of the 10th, 2017. Now, I've got lots of images that are coming through from many people across the world. Just fantastic subscribers that just want to show you the proof that their skies are changing. And also here in the UK, yesterday evening sundown was very spectacular. There was lots of chemtrailing and also a red haze to the right hand side as the sun went down. Now on this screen you can see Bill McCannell's image from Canada. Look at the lines in the sky and also that reflector that's behind that chemtrail. Now the natural sun wouldn't do that. It wouldn't show that pink haze and also the strange colour formation as well. Now Bill also described about the trees as well. Look at the trees. The forestry is dying. And everywhere is just like this around the world. The weather patterns are just the same in many other parts of cities and towns. So thank you, Bill, for this image, and let's move on to another image. Okay, we've got a video and this photograph coming from Rebecca Cobb. Now this kind subscriber is from the USA, and she describes as well that there was a strong red-orange haze in the sky. Also, when you see the sun here on the image, can you see just on this aircraft military base runway? Look down, you can clearly see that reflection, that red haze. Now let's go to this kind subscriber's video. Okay, now what she sees is what I saw again, just gone yesterday afternoon, evening sundown. You'll see the area of the sun to the left side, but they are heavily chemtrailing to the right side. There's a haze. There's something that's reflecting coming through. So please watch this video. Okay, so thank you for this video, because again it just shows more proof that they are spraying hard to the right side, where we've had subscribers and also other channel members explaining that to the right side there is an object that's reflecting. Here we have two attachments from Robin Dimandros for the USA, taking images of the sky. Now he's stated as well, for the morning sunrise, everything become like a purple haze with a pink reflection, as you can see on the screen. He also states the tree outside his house isn't as well as it was before. And he also explains of a burning smell as well. Let me just show you the next photograph. This is the next image that Robin sent in. Now, looking at it closely, you can see a pink reflection, and just above, like a purple haze and a dark shadow. Now, he's lived in his house for many years, and he's noticed through the years that this year has become very strange. He's definitely fully aware that that pink haze is from something else. So it's just more of evidence that many people across the world, like Robin, is out to search the skies and noticing the changes. And these people are professional, because we are all professional people that work very hard for our family members, and now we're turning our shoulders up to the skies and noticing that there is something wrong. Robin also took this image as well. Now this is from the other side. As the sun is rising, there is a pink reflection behind all that chemtrail activity. Now what Rob said as well, that the planes were spraying early hours of the morning. He could hear them spraying the skies. Now we've mentioned this before, and this is what he's done. He's took note of this and checked and heard those planes, and then became a strange cloud system that he's never seen before. And then all of a sudden, early morning to the other side was a pink red haze, just like the images that we saw in Poland as well. Mrs. Sherry Gibson, also from Europe, sent this image in, and she was looking, facing northeast, and there was a strange colour on the horizon, as you can see on the screen. You could see that strange colour because, again, the sun had already gone down, and you can see a light source there. So, again, thank you for this evidence. Tina Beamer from Virginia in the USA took this image as well and noticed how the skies were getting dark. Strange cloud formations and this white object you can see on the screen just to the right side. Now, looking at that photograph at 10 AM, it does still seem to get and become very strange with those dark colours in the skies, dimness and darkness. So again, thank you, Tina, for this photograph. Another image has come in from Robin. Now this guy, again, is very persistent, and he's showing you the two colours in the skies of these different chems. Now that is a reflection from Wormwood. You can clearly see the red haze on that cloud formation, and that dark shadow just above as well behind that other cloud formation. Just more evidence is coming through that that reflection you can see on that cloud formation is not from the sun. Okay, we've got some other attachments that have come through from a kind subscriber called Winter Snow So Far Away, and this kind subscriber is from Charleston. Now, looking at the sun, it does look very strange, doesn't it? Looks a lot different. Look at the dark skies as well. Now, this is a true situation because I've looked into more about the simulator as well. And this patient simulator is very real. The information is out there as well. And I've got other information from different sources explaining in detail about this whole event of how they prepared it and also how they're using it as well. And I will discuss this in another video about this, because what you see on the screen there is very strange. It just shows you that we are not seeing our natural sun anymore, are we? The skies are too dark, and this object in the sky is so strange looking. It's a different shape, and it's been well caught here as those cloud formations and chemtrails are not hiding it. Here is the next photograph. Now, do you remember that time again? We just keep explaining the situation, what happened on 16th of October 2017. Now look at this photograph as well. Now, does that look like the sun to you? There's something going on, isn't there? Because even these days up to now, the skies seem very strange, don't they? I mean, look at that. It does look very strange. I want to zoom into this as well. I've just zoomed into the object. Now, I do call it an object. I don't call it the sun anymore. Because many years past, we never saw it like this. It's far too dim. And in the lower populated areas where this image was taken, it's a situation, isn't it, that they don't hide it as much as they do in the bigger populated areas. And it does amaze me to think that they can still get away with this. So again, we've got people in the smaller populated areas taking images, sending them in, showing you that there's a difference. Here is the next image from the same person as well that sent these in, and also stated that the skies again become very pink, and when these chemtrails came across to this object that you just saw in the other images, it became very bright. It started to light up again. Now, this was about 1 to 1:30. Them other images were taken around 12 PM. Now, you can clearly see, can't you? The hexagon shape you can see on the screen of this object, I believe again, to be this cloaking device, this projector, because also around the area, the skies still seem far too dark for the natural sun that we've seen in the past. Okay, now this photograph as well was taken around 1:30, 1:45. Now looking at the image, You can see, can't you, that there's something very wrong. Look at how black the skies became. And all that you see is just broken chemicals that are trying to block the area so you can't see anything. No halo, just a huge dark sky. Now, the black area around this reflector you can see in the sky is the dark shadow that's coming in from wormwood. Now, it is quite hard for others to get their head around this, because we've been living in our comfort zones for far too long. Wormwood is a real celestial body that's making its way back. I've said this before, the weather patterns are strange. The temperatures are far too high in the UK, and people would say this as well. They've noticed it. I mean, it reached up to 18 degrees here in the UK, and we're heading into November. And also, I mean, other parts of America, Australia, everywhere, people are reporting, even from Singapore and other parts of China, stating that the temperatures are far too high. It's beginning to be just like being in the tropics around the world. And this is what happens before a pole shift. So we are heading for something, for a big event, aren't we? Because we can clearly see there is something wrong. So again, thank you for your images. Okay, we've got another new subscriber called Daniel Columbus from an area called Moore. And he is now scanning the skies for all of us. He's noticing a lot of changes. He's noticing as well that the temperature is rising. And looking at that photograph, you can see he's very, very shocked because he's never seen this before. And also looking at the other fantastic images from other subscribers, he's taking notes and going out after work and taking images, working very hard, because we are all a community that's working hard to get these true images and videos out to the public, for the public to see this, because these photographs are for the public's eye. Look again to the right side, you can see that reflection, and also those strange cloud formations behind this colour in the sky that's become very pink, because you've got a reflection from wormwood. Again, you've got that haze because there's objects that are travelling towards us. We will get a situation where we are heading for the crossing, and it's still continuing because the powers that be, they can't do anything about this, because those objects are far too big, much bigger than Mother Earth. So again, thank you, Daniel, for these images. Okay, we've got two images that are coming from Deluxe, from north of Pike Peaks, another area. Now, to the left you can see those red colours on them cloud formations. Now, in the centre of the screen, is that the moon? Because the moon is in a crescent mode right now, not a full moon. Now, that does look strange. It can't be the sun because it's too dim. So it has to be something else. But again, we've got to think out the box, be very open-minded with the situation, and just take in what we can see. But again, it does look very strange, doesn't it? So I'm going to now move on to this kind subscriber's next photo. This is the next photo that's come in as well. Now, for 12 p.m. in the afternoon, this kind subscriber noticed that chem plane, and there was about 45 chem planes. Now just think as well, from all the populated areas around the world, there must be trillions and trillions of pounds and dollars being pumped into the this system of spraying our skies, because there's a lot of chemicals being sprayed up there as well, and they are doing this every day. Now, they're not spraying the whole world, but they are spraying a lot of chemicals in the area that we see of the sun, in many, many different places, with billions of people that just go to work and just carry on the way they are. And the powers that be, as I said before, just don't want people to understand and know or even see those heavenly objects. They are pulling the wool Now, look to the left, you can see that white simulator, that reflection, and all that haze in the sky. So it is continuing because these images just come in fresh now. Okay, this is the next image the subscriber sent in as well. And look at the sky above, like we saw on the New York photographs at the end of the last video. Just a blanket of chemtrails that's been spread across the sky using HARP, and also I've had information from another subscriber that they are using CERN. There's information that I'll look into about that in another video as well. Now, can you see just around the area of this light source you can see in the sky from the reflector that's beaming through? There's a darker area around this beam of light as well. Again, you can see that chem plane. Now, also at 12 p.m, as stated on this image, those chem planes are hammering the skies around that time as well, blocking out a situation that they don't want us to see. So thank you again for your images. These are fantastic. Thank you and God bless you. Okay, we've got this other image that's just come through that is very important to show you this as well, from Deluxe. Now, this is so evident because when I look at this image, it just shows me 100% of what they're doing. Now, we had an image on the other video from Dave, and Dave also showed the strange formations above where you see with that simulator of the cloud system. Look again, chemtrails and also this simulator. Now with this simulator, look around the outer edge. Can you see that pink reflection? Now that pink reflection is from our sun that's behind it. The simulator is a wrong colour that's reflecting a shadow on the ground. Now when we see a shadow on the ground, it means we've got an object that's covering the area of the sun. That orange haze is the same colour that we saw that was the big giveaway on the 16th of October. So again, another fantastic image, thank you. Here is the next photograph by the same subscriber. Now look at the area of the sky. Above you see chemtrails, but look at that strange cloud formation straight across the sky. They're trying to control the cloud system as well, and it's falling apart. So again, thank you for this image, because all the images that we see needs to be looked at. It's very important that we see this. Here on this kind subscriber's last photograph, she was making her way back, and she noticed as well that after the spraying, when she first saw the blue skies, it became like this. Lines in the skies, and this is happening everywhere. People are now seeing this, and it is becoming much stronger. Now, look again back on videos in the past of chemtrailing from 2013, 2014, 2015. It wasn't as bad as this, so it is a build-up to a situation that will occur, because there's far too much spraying that's happening in the skies. Still, people would say that this is normal, but we know that this is absolutely, by 100%, poison in the skies to block out the truth. Daniel sent this image in also, and you can see on the screen, and he stated fake sun. Now look at it, it just looks very strange, doesn't it? When we see this halo in the sky around 10 a.m. in the morning and seeing the dark shadows, all this haze in the sky and the white object, and still now the powers that be have been getting away with the idea for making sure humanity have got used to this. It really is a situation now, isn't it? They are hiding the truth. It's simple as that. So we need to again get these true words out, because many of us from the past, we've seen the skies in the past. We know there's a problem. That's why we stood up and we stepped forward, because we just see the changes. Okay, we've got two more fantastic attachments that's come in from Tamara Gorkin from New York, like the images on the last images you saw in the last video. Now these are just absolutely spectacular. Also, New York is dimming through the day, but she states in her email as well that when she walks around, everybody's got so used to this. They got so used to the dark sky as they spray to cover the truth. All that you see on the screen is chemtrails, and also HARP that's on high power. Said it many a times, that organise the chemtrails, spread them out in the skies to make people think that it's just a thick cloud that's dimming the skies. Well, if those chemtrails weren't there, everybody would know there was something seriously wrong. They would see a dimmed sun. And we've seen it once, and I said this in the past, that they will make a mistake, and they've already made one mistake already. Now we're waiting on the next mistake. They will make mistakes. They can't hide this completely. Now I'm going to go to Tamara's next image. It's very spectacular as well. As you can see on this photograph, you can just see on the horizon the sun's gone down. Now this is again more evidence. All that you see on the screen here is chemtrails. Look at the lines in the skies. The lines on the chemtrails. Look at that red reflection from Wormwood again. Now it's quite frightening really, isn't it? Because when we see the reflections that are getting much stronger now between us and the sun, this object must be coming in quite strong. It's much bigger than Earth. And having reflections as well, does it have water on it? Reflections from water, because water reflects just like the Earth does. But again, that colour that you see is not from the sun. It is from another object. Just more evidence, isn't it? You can see in the background there the yellow colour from the sun. Two colours in the sky. And also, Tamara, I take my hat off to you too, because you are doing a fantastic job sending these photographs in, and your kind emails as well. So please, God bless you too, and please keep safe. Okay, we've got images coming in as well from Albert Sereno. Now this guy is from Alabama in Hayden. Now he's never seen the sun like this in 58 years. Now also, I mean, he's still blown away when he sees these images of this reflection in the sky. He says as well that it's something else that's coming in. Now this reflection you see has become a lot stronger. It's now beaming a light source with it. Let me take you to the next image from Albert. Here is the next image also that Albert sent in. He was with his family members outside his house, and he noticed again this strange light source. He realizes now that the simulator is at work. Again, this image was taken around 11:30 a.m. Look at that reflection to the left side, and that chemtrail again, two chemtrails in the sky. Now this is what they're trying to hide. Okay, they're trying to hide these reflections, and these reflections again are coming from behind this simulator, showing and proving there is an object behind it. So again, thank you for these images. Here is another image coming in from Alabama, from Albert. I mean, look at that chemtrail, two of them, and that reflection again, that haze, and also above you've got dust that's coming in. Everything you see on the screen is real. Not normal passenger jet planes, not contrails. These are heavy amounts of chemicals spreading in front of the sun to hide the evidence that there's something coming in. This is the last image. But he also states as well, within minutes, and I mean just minutes, everything become chemtrails. Everything become this haze in the sky. It's like it's redeveloping itself in the sky. Whatever they're using, it's causing it to grow and spread out. Not clouds, poisons. So again, Albert, respect to you and your family members, and please, please keep safe, and God bless you too. Okay, we've got these last images that have come through from Jessica Neth. Now this lady subscriber is seeing this every day. She's looking around and she's noticing the trees, the plant life, everything, even her garden, things are just not the way they are. And she's feeling very sticky, very tired, very heavy when this is occurring in our skies. And she just wants our blue skies back. She wants to see the yellow sun. She wants it all back. She doesn't want to see this. And she states, if this event is coming, which indeed it is, just let it be. Just let us see it and let us carry on. Why hide it? Why are they doing this? Because again, this is harming everything. Us, our pets, plant life. Everything is being harmed across the world. So I'm going to go to another image from this kind subscriber as well. Okay, here's Jessica's next photograph. Now, before you saw just them chemtrails, and then it just changed and become a haze in the sky, a build-up, before the area of the simulator starts showing in the sky, because again, they're hiding it. Now, yes, we do see many chemtrails, and we all know that that's what they're doing in our skies right now. But the most important thing is, and this is why I do the channel, this is why I'm carrying on and I will not stop, is that we're seeing a big difference in the chemtrail activity that's going on. There's far too much of a build-up of this now. At first, before, it wasn't so bad. We did see those planes spraying the skies, but now it's become a lot worse. Now, if they are now building up this chemtrail activity, again, it is more proof that they are hiding there's something that's coming in. We're seeing more reflections and more of a haze. So I'm going to go now, and I'll be back again very shortly because I've got lots of images to show you. I've gathered them up, I've sorted them out name by name, and I will produce them again tomorrow, another video, because I've got to sort things out at home now, and there's just a great deal to do. But again, it is so important to get this information out, because this is why I'm here to do this. And also, I just got to say as well, thank you for all your kind messages you're sending in, and also these fantastic photos and videos. I've got many videos to show. I've still got a video that a kind lady subscriber sent in of a 1950 cut of the skies, holiday video, and the skies, I mean, I've just seen it, and it is so blatantly obvious, the difference of the blue and also the yellow sun. So I will show that shortly on another video. So